Remember, in that video, I tell you say CPU na im be the brain of the computer, and na im dey control, na im dey calculate, and na im dey store some small data for the computer. Now let's move on to number 2 of the component of computer. The number 2 na im we dey call RAM, na random access memory we dey talk. Now wetin we dey call random access memory? This one na im dey hold small data for every application wey you on for your computer. So anytime you on any application, or whether you dey play game or you dey watch video, na this RAM dey store some data. So if you on application, RAM go store small. If you remove the application, e go disappear. So na so RAM dey be. Na just temporary memory for computer. Now number 3 na we dey call ROM. ROM means read only memory. You see this ROM dey stay longer than RAM. So na why we dey call am permanent memory. Now this one dey store some cache for our application. Na im dey make our computer dey remember some application, so that anytime you wan open some application, e go help computer remember. So na why we dey call am permanent memory. Now wetin come be the difference between RAM and ROM? Now RAM na temporary, ROM na permanent. Now the number 4 component of computer na im we dey call storage. Now storage fit be SSD or HDD. SSD means solid state drive, while HDD means hard disk drive. Now you see, this storage na where your file, your photo, your video, and everything wey dey your computer, na there they dey stay permanently. So na inside your storage you dey save your video, you dey save different kind of thing. Now anytime you on your computer, wetin go happen be say your CPU go carry data from the storage, e go carry am go give RAM, so that RAM go fit work am, so that the computer go fit remember all your data anytime you need am. In this storage, we get SSD and HDD. Now the difference between SSD and HDD be say SSD dey dey for computer wey dey fast, while HDD dey dey for computer wey dey slow. So if your computer dey slow, e fit be HDD. Now another difference there be say any file wey dey delete for SSD, e dey very hard to recover am. But if they delete file for HDD, they fit recover am using forensic analysis. That one sef na still under cyber security. Now let's talk about the number 5. Now the number 5 component of computer na we dey call input and output. Now wetin we dey call input? Input na those devices wey you fit use send messages into the computer system. Example, keyboard, mouse, or touch screen. So all those ones they be input, or microphone. All those ones they be input. If you use them, they send command into the computer. Now the second one is output. Output, they are those devices wey be say that they display results for computer. Example, na the monitor, speaker, and all of that. So all those ones they be what? They be the output. And then they give out information wey computer don't process. So na so the thing they be. Now make I show you how all these components wey we don't mention, how they work. The first thing wey go happen be say the input go send command. When the input send command, the CPU go what? Go process am. Na im be the processor. Now as the CPU process am, then the RAM go store temporary data. It go store some data out of that thing. Then the fourth one be say the ROM sef go come, go make sure say the system dey run properly. So it go keep some little cache so that it go make sure say the system dey run properly. Then as that one dey keep little stuff, then the storage will come hold the whole data, come keep am for a long time. While the output will come show you the results of wetin you type inside. So na so all this process dey work. You see say e no hard, but now you no get am. So in my next video, I go explain the big part of it, which is operating system. I will tell you how operating system take control all these components wey we dey talk. So please watch out for my next video, like, follow, and share for more updates like this. So happy cyber security.